Follow Up Boss. Are you a real estate agent who wants to use the CRM Follow Up Boss to make an extra $300,000 or more per year? This video is for you because I'm going to show you the only 5 things you need to know about Follow Up Boss to nurture your leads and turn them into new clients and closings in the simplest way possible. All right, let's hop onto the computer and I'll show you exactly how right now. So here's the Follow Up Boss training. Specifically, again, the only 5 things you need to know to use it correctly to nurture your leads, turn them into clients and closings. All right, this stuff works so good. An agent named Nancy joined our mastermind about 2 weeks ago. Within the first week, she spent $100 on Facebook and got a listing. She was also using Follow Up Boss, calling leads, had a great script, etc. This stuff works. All right, so first, let's talk about the 5 things you need to know about Follow Up Boss, and then we'll go into the account and set it up together. Cool. So the first thing is stages, which is organizing your leads based on where they're at in your sales process. Second thing is creating smart lists, which is based on the stages we're going to create. Next is columns. Fourth thing is action plans, which is the auto text and emails, as well as call reminders, which is real handy for you and your ISA, who's ever calling the leads. And then fifth thing to know is about appointments and tasks. Also, we have this cheat sheet just below, which will help if you're setting this up alongside me, okay, with screenshots. So this, again, is going to help you set everything up real quick. All right, so first thing, go into your Follow Up Boss account or sign up for one with a free trial. Scroll to the bottom in admin here into custom stages. Delete the default ones Follow Up Boss gives you and create these 8. This is how we organize the leads, again, based on where they're at in the sales process. So you got lead, nurture, booked appointment, missed appointment, unresponsive, not interested, active client, and closed. Okay? Add stage, type all 8 in. And again, I'm going to show you where these come in handy in just a bit. So that's the first thing. Second is creating smart lists. So we'll go back to Follow Up Boss into people. And at the top here, you're going to see a bunch of these lists. We call them smart lists. And these are different ways of filtering your leads and viewing them real quick. All right. Again, a lot come here with the default account. So I would just delete them and we'll create the ones we need together. Okay. So we're going to organize our leads based on those stages we just created, those 8 stages. First, clear all the filters on all people here. This is where all your leads are, by the way. Add a filter. Go to stage, includes, start with the first one, lead. And you're just going to make 8, 1 for each one, right? Save list at the top and just call it lead. Paste, save, cool. And we're going to do that for the other stages too. So go back to all people, add a filter, stage, includes, nurture. Save list. Paste, save. Cool. And now this is how we see, where the leads are at in our sales process. Like all the stages are going to be up top here, all the lists. So those are smart lists. And then columns. How do we like to look at the leads within these smart lists and stages? I like to look at these 6 things. Name, phone number, stage, when they were created as a lead, calls made, and source. So you can edit your columns up here. Just click all these 6 on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Name is default, and then add the call one too. Calls made. So of course you should be prioritizing the people at the top here, right? Sort newest to oldest. Start with the newest ones at the top. Cool. So those are columns. Next, action plans. This is the good stuff. The auto text and emails as well as call reminders. So we'll go back to Follow Up Boss, admin, go to action plans on the left. And Follow Up Boss has some default action plans. They're not great in my opinion. So if you want to import ours, we made this real easy. You just import our auto text and email and call reminder campaigns into your Follow Up Boss account. It's already done for you. So go to Browse Action Plan Library. We imported ours or uploaded ours into Closing, this folder here. Scroll to the very bottom. As of right now, ours are at the bottom. There's 3 we uploaded by Evolved Agents. One just has the lead call reminders. The other one just has the auto emails. And then one has the call reminders, emails, and there's an auto text in there as well, right? So you just click Copy Plan. I recommend using this one. And then it will show up under your action plans just back here. Action plans. My action plans, okay? And feel free to edit it. After you import it, edit it, right? The first thing here is an auto text. Follow Up Boss just allows you to send one auto text in these action plans. And then these are call reminders, right? And the highlighted blue things are emails, okay? The call reminders show up in tasks, today's tasks, just right here. So who's ever calling the leads that day, all they have to go is today's task, call the leads here, right? Super handy dandy. Feel free to edit the emails in here just by clicking on them. Make them your own. Now, the purpose of these emails is just to get a lead to respond, raise some interest, right? So you or your ISA can call, text, and email them back and start some communication. I recommend you send personalized emails to everyone on your list, all your leads, at least a couple times per week. You know, newsletters, market updates as well. That's what's going to help you build authority and trust with them. But these are just, you know, generic emails to get the response. Also, the number of calls we recommend, well, it really depends on how many leads you have. But in this action plan, it's 15 calls throughout the first 30 days and then 1 call per month after that. Okay, 15-30 call plan. That's what we call it. But feel free to add more calls, delete some, make this your own, okay? Now, in order to activate this for all new leads that come in, go to admin, lead flow. And for example, if you got Facebook leads coming in, right here, you just say action plan, connect it to whatever action plan you want, like the one you just imported. Select, and good. Now, all the leads are going to get put on this action plan. Now that that's done, before moving on, I recommend testing it. Testing it, create a test lead, just to be sure that a new lead gets put on that action plan and everything working properly, right? So this is how you create a test lead. You click on this lead add testing tool here at the bottom. Select the page you're running ads from. Preview form. All right, I already have a lead, so I got to delete it. Okay, refresh, try that again. Preview form, make a test lead. Cool. That lead should show up in people here shortly. There it is. Sam test. We got the information from this lead right here. This drip means that auto email was sent, and this means an auto text was sent. Great. And now there's 2 tasks here to call the lead. Again, those tasks are going to show up in tasks, today's task right here. Call that lead twice. Boom. So everything's working good. Great. We cross that off and continue here. Next thing and the last thing you need to know is how to set appointments with the leads and tasks with them. All right. So go back to the account, people, click on this test lead here, and to set an appointment, you just click plus, name the appointment, lead name and your name, chat, consultation, meeting, whatever. Add the date and time and the location, whether it's Zoom or you're going to call them or a certain area in town. Make sure your email here and the leads emails here, and it's actually going to show up into your calendar and the leads calendar. Make sure this is clicked on, select invitation or send invitation, email, text reminder, and create appointment. So that's going to go to your calendar. It's going to go to the leads calendar, so nobody's going to forget, right? You can also add tasks like a callback or something. If you add a date and time, this is also going to go to your calendar. So if you have an ISA using your Follow Up Boss account, you probably don't want them filling up your calendar with callbacks and stuff. So instead, they can go like this. October 16th, 12 p.m., right? Call, create task. And instead of going into your calendar, it's actually just going to go under future, task, future, scroll to the bottom, and it's a to-do list, right? It should show up here. Cool. So that is pretty much everything. One last thing, I just make sure your settings are correct. Be sure you can edit your signature here as well. The default is just pulling your name and number, which is fine too. And I actually have a screenshot of what I recommend my settings to look like as well for you to follow. Cool. That's it with Follow Up Boss Training. As always, if you have any questions, let me know.